An elderly woman was found dead in her home under mysterious circumstances, and two men stumbled upon her body at the same time. One of them was a college professor who approached the corpse and noticed blood coming from her nose. The other was the professor's student, Jack, who discovered a bloody pillow on the floor. The professor speculated that the killer had suffocated the old woman with the pillow, accidentally breaking her nose in the process, which caused the bleeding. Jack promptly called the police to report the incident. When the two men arrived at the police station, the officers questioned Jack about his reasons for being at the elderly woman's house. Jack explained that the woman was his landlady, and he'd gone there to inform her that he was moving out. As he arrived at the doorstep, he ran into the professor, and they entered the room together. The professor, who was a close friend of the deceased, revealed that while he was attending a book signing event at the university, someone had handed him a note with the old woman's address and a circular symbol on it. Curious, he decided to pay her a visit. When the police inquired about the meaning of the symbol, the professor suggested that it might be a taunt from the killer, who deliberately left a numerical symbol each time they murdered someone. He believed that if they could decipher the symbol's meaning, they would be able to predict the killer's next target. However, with only one symbol available, no discernible pattern could be identified. Jack proposed investigating the elderly woman's family members, and the professor mentioned that she had a daughter. Years ago, doctors had given the old woman only 6 months to live, but under her daughter's care, she had miraculously survived until now. Jack theorized that the killer might prefer targeting sick individuals, as they were easier to overpower. The professor found this reasoning plausible. The two men then visited another patient who could only move one hand and continuously drew strange symbols on paper. The professor recognized the patient as his most brilliant student, who had suffered a mental breakdown after failing to find a solution to a particular experiment, leading to an obsessive contemplation that caused him to stop eating and drinking. Since then, the patient had been drawing various symbols every day. Jack took the symbols to the library to research them, unexpectedly encountering his girlfriend, Lucy, who was also the elderly woman's daughter. Lucy lashed out at Jack with a few inexplicable insults before running off. As Jack hurried after her, he accidentally bumped into someone. Suddenly, he noticed a peculiar symbol on the library door, accompanied by a hospital address. Jack immediately called the hospital and learned that someone had indeed died. But it wasn't the professor's student. It was another terminally ill elderly man.